So today, I'd like to talk about this prayer. It's the Rosary. That's a Benedict wooden Rosary. It's best to buy the wooden ones because the metal ones tend to break when you carry them in your pocket a lot. The Rosary was given to Saint Dominic as the Blessed Virgin Mary said it was the remedy to all of our ills and the way to combat the heresy that he was dealing with. He was dealing with the Albigensian heresy, and the Rosary gave him great success and many miracles, and there's many miracles linked to the Rosary. I live in the Twin Cities because of the miracle at Fatima, Portugal. At Fatima, Portugal, the Blessed Virgin Mary said that all of our sufferings have power when we offer them up to God, and that the three children were to accept certain sufferings, and that two of them would shortly die and go to heaven, and two of them shortly did die and go to heaven, as was said. And the Blessed Virgin Mary promised that there would be a miracle on October 13th, 1917, and a total of 70,000 people showed up to witness this sign that was going to be for everybody to see. And 70,000 people said that they saw the sun changing colors and dancing in the sky. And the Blessed Virgin Mary at Fatima, she said she was, quote, the Lady of the Rosary, or Our Lady of the Rosary. And that was the same title that was used as the Feast of Our Lady of the Rosary to celebrate Mary defeating the Turks at the Battle of Lepanto. At the Battle of Lepanto, the Turkish fleet was preparing for an invasion of Italy, and the Italians were outnumbered and had a more inferior fleet, not the Italians, but the Crusaders had an inferior fleet and less men, and they won a miraculous victory against the Turks and sunk the Turkish navy, and the Ottoman Empire never recovered from that, and the Ottoman Empire began to lose battle after Lepanto, whereas before Lepanto they seemed like they were unstoppable. And all of the credit was given to Our Lady of the Rosary, and the recitation of the Rosary was given credit for the Battle of Lepanto. Also, the Rosary is responsible for many cures at Lourdes. At Lourdes, France, the Blessed Virgin Mary was appearing to Saint Bernadette, and the Blessed Virgin Mary told Saint Bernadette, I cannot make you happy in this life, only in the next life. And that's something all of us should reflect on. Maybe our happiness is not going to be found in this life, only in the next life. And a miraculous spring took place at Lourdes, France, where the feast day is celebrated February 11th. Look up Our Lady of Lourdes and Saint Bernadette. A miraculous spring took place at Lourdes, France, where countless cures and healings, miraculous healings, began to take place. There's piles of crutches from people that went to Lourdes on crutches or handicapped or in wheelchairs, and they left able to walk. And there is a medical bureau at Lourdes, France, where the job of the medical bureau is to create certified miracles, to get a miracle certified. In order for the miracle to be certified, the person has to have an incurable malady. The cure has to be instantaneous and has to be complete, and the person has to come back a year later and prove that the cure there was no relapse in the illness. Like if they were cured of cancer, they have to come back a year later and prove that the cancer never came back. And if all of those requirements are met, the miracle gets the term certified. And there have been hundreds of certified miracles at that medical bureau, and not all the doctors at the medical bureau have a Catholic bias. There are doctors of, different faiths and no faith at all, and any atheist is welcome to go to the medical bureau to see for themselves that the miracles did indeed take place. And the Virgin Mary appeared at Guadalupe to Juan Diego, a very simple, humble man, and she always appears to